to need some schools. He liked the school, so he actually had to go to school at 12 o'clock. After he was here from the bus, then he went out, and then he visited his school, and then he didn't bring it. He actually bring his homework only because the teacher already had some crayons and pencils, and he didn't need to. While he was there, he was next to it because he saw a seat and it was over here. The seat was over here. It had a little toy because he brought a toy for the progress. Then what happened was it looked like that there was a person on it, but except it was a toy actually. So he climbed to his seat, and then the teacher was looking like this. He looked the same, and then it was art. First class was art. So then Miss teacher had to say a tree because that was only on the list. So when the painting board was there, then he actually did it perfectly. But except of this is someone else's. Except it was the person was over here, and it visited him and said hello, and it said hi. That tree actually I forgot. So I bet yours might be great, but I want to see it. When he made it, he actually finded a color which was good, and he couldn't find the brown color, but except he saw a brown which is dark, and it looks like black, but he used that. And then after he used it, he went back to the color from last time. Then he said, "I'm done," to the teacher. Then the teacher was looking at the person who made this person's one, and then after that, then when she seed it, then it actually was not perfect. It looked the holding tree, it wasn't perfect. And then actually he checked up this one is next, and it was actually super perfect. He was so glad that he did it perfect. So then the school time of art was over. So they went to the next room, and they went through the door, and it actually looked kind of bad, but it had hair. And then they went in, and then what happened was they were at science class. And then he had a new thing. He had a tent for the next table, and it was actually pretty great out there, but the inside is the best. The teacher was also there. And then what happened was it might have been able to go through the floor, but it was okay because she just spawned back over here. So then what happened was she just said to make it. This is actually science class, and then you were actually right last time. So then he sat on his table, which it had some kind of red stuff, and that was his homework. And then he checked that actually he needs white, but white won't work. He used the white instead, and just like he put some paper that it wouldn't be seen, so he instead did some red for to be paper. Then he did the ants. His answers were ready. And then after that, he had them all correct for science class. Because he did the notes right to make the potions. So then they were at the potions, and he made a potion which looks very good. It might have been, it might be good, but he has to make the potion green because red explodes the potion. So he noticed how to make it. Actually, there was blue, and it was lots of blue, and until the top, it goes to the top, and then he had to put a little bit of yellow, and then he mixed it and it was green. He did it. So he was using it. Then he made it. After he made it, then he saw the potion was green. Then when the teacher was seeing it, it actually looked kind of good. It was green. Then he said, "What is this?" Because on the top I can't see. Madam, you already look. And then the teacher said, "Okay." And then the next class was actually